But it should pick him up. Let me test. Keyshauna, can you call Chelsea real quick? My phone just died. I want to make sure she can hear because I'm not able to move this. Oh, I was just asking Keyshawn to call you. Uh, can you hear me at his microphone? Okay, because he can't move it, so it has to stay right here, but you can't hear it clear. Okay. Do I need to turn on any of the other ones on the side of him to amplify or leave this one? Okay. All right, perfect. Thanks.
This is our sound. Can't lift it up. Check 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Good. Good sound. Give us just a minute and we'll get started, okay?
Can you say something? Like talking to this mic? Actually, like you asking the mayor a question.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me? Trying to ask a question to the mayor.
Good morning and thank you. My voice seemed to have disappeared for a moment. We want to thank all of our media partners for joining us. And thank you for those joining us on our social media platforms at Mayor Johnson SAV, and of course, on our award-winning SGTV. For those watching our stream, if you have questions you'd like to ask this morning, feel free to put those questions on Facebook at Mayor Johnson SAV or at City of Savannah on Instagram or Facebook. And we will field those after our media partners. After we take questions, I invite everybody to stay around because we got some big stuff to talk about. It's September and it is time, it is about to go down here in this city. First of all, I hope everyone had a relaxing and enjoyable Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer. Although we know in Savannah, Labor Day doesn't mean much in terms of weather because summer continues until winter. I was proud to invite our leaders of the Savannah Council, Central Labor Council, to City Hall last week to salute their continued work in keeping Savannah working and keeping America great. And if you were hanging out last night downtown like I was, you saw something really big in this building. We were honored to illuminate City Hall in red, white, and blue last night as a fitting tribute to those heroes, both past, present, and future, who will keep America working and competitive. And so we're very proud of that. That was part of our renovations of City Hall. And we saw that people really enjoyed taking advantage of that. It's also September, and I wanted to, I'm calling a bit of an audible because I want to remind everybody that September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. It's a time to spread knowledge while also providing support to those affected. It is estimated that 288,300 men will be newly diagnosed with prostate cancer this year, and around 34,700 men will not survive. That's 34,700 sons, fathers, brothers, uncles, grandfathers. And that is the most deaths of any cancer in men after lung cancer. Nearly 1 out of every 8 men in the United States will be designated as having prostate cancer in their lifetime. Aside from age, there are risk factors that includes family history and race, but the odds increase to 1 in 6 if they are African American, and 1 in 5 if they have a family history. Many of you know that in 2021, I was treated for prostate cancer successfully. I thought earlier this year I was diagnosed again with prostate cancer, and so this is very, very serious to me personally. However, you did not see me miss a beat. I have been treated again, and I have not missed a beat. I'm still Savannah strong. And so I want to make sure that men are also able to stay strong. It was through a PSA test that I found out that my name was associated with cancer again. And so I'm asking for our residents, for the men that they love, for their fathers, their husbands, for their grandfathers, sons, and brothers, to get on them about having that test. It is part of a simple blood test, and it is a way of ensuring that you're staying on top of it. If it had not been for the PSA test, I would not have known. And if it wasn't for the subsequent tests, I would not have known again. It is a very slow-moving cancer, but one that, if it's not caught early, can spread. And so, since I'm trying to live well, and I know I'm more than a conqueror, I needed to make sure that I knew and that I did something about it. So I'm asking our residents to do the same. The American Urological Association suggests that men 45 to 69 with an average risk of prostate cancer talk to their doctors about whether getting a prostate cancer test is right for them. For men of a higher risk, those particularly that are African American or those that have a family history, in my case, my grandfather and I had uncles on both sides of my family that had that I did not know. They should consider talking to their doctors as early as 40 years old. So that's just a public service announcement from me to you, to the men that we love, the men that we need, the men that we cherish. And don't be surprised if I walk up to you and ask you, have you had a PSA test? Because for us, we have to make sure we're a healthy community. And so maybe my experience, while maybe unfortunate, might have been to make sure that I provide the profile to allow other people to be tested. So get tested, get tested, get tested. Moving on, today is the final day of submissions in our Name That Truck contest. We're currently asking the smartest people on earth, the smartest people in Savannah, K through 8th grade students in the Savannah Chatham County public school system that are enrolled in schools in the Savannah city limits to help us name our new pothole patcher truck. This fall, the Transportation Services Department will unveil a brand new pothole patcher truck. The council approved this purchase in June of this year. The city's teamed up with our friends at the Savannah Chatham County Public School System to officially name this new pothole patcher truck. we did not trust ourselves to be able to do this. Students who qualify can submit their suggestions at savannahga.gov /pothole patrol, savannahga.gov /pothole patrol. Submissions must be made by 5 p.m. tonight. So parents, get your young people involved. After our staff receives those name suggestions, we will have our members of our team to vote on their favorite suggestion through an internal poll. The winning name will be displayed forever on our new truck. In October, we will unveil the name of that new truck, and the Pothole Patrol will officially launch. I will soon be taking lessons about how to drive it. So don't be surprised if you see Jay Meldon and I. We were flying planes last week. This week we might be riding pothole trucks, paving potholes. And next week, you also have the opportunity to come out and honor American heroes on our roadways in Savannah. And so I invite everyone to join our military, our police, our firefighters, first responders for our annual Patriot Day 5K in downtown Savannah on Patriots Day, September the 11th. This annual event is held to honor the memory of those that perished in the events of September the 11th and a recognition of the immense sacrifices made on that tragic day and throughout the 20 years of conflict that followed. This incredible event winds through 7 of our historic squares downtown and ends in our iconic Forsyth Park. You can register today at visitsavannah.com, and you can receive a commemorative t-shirt and a new design medallion. So the Patriot 5K is more than just the marathon itself. From 7 to 12 p, Forsyth Park will have performances by the U.S. Army Band, static displays of cool military and law enforcement equipment, a helicopter landing demonstration, community and veteran-focused vendors, food trucks, and much more. The race will kick off at 7 a.m. sharp with a C-130 flyover, courtesy of our Air National Guard unit, followed by a few opening remarks by me and others. So we want you to join us in honoring our heroes, celebrate our community, and enjoy a beautiful morning in Savannah. I hope to see all of you at the starting line. It's not too late. Go ahead and get registered. Also in September, I'm excited to announce the launch of another new initiative called Read with the Mayor. This is a community-driven literacy initiative designed to foster a love of reading among children. I am proud to be partnering with the Savannah Chatham County Public School System and our friends at the Live Oak Library and other educational institutions to include our Read Savannah Task Force to help inspire the next generation of readers. We have the Mayor's Read Task Force, we have the Mayor's Reading Club, and we have our Georgia Municipal Association all involved. We know that literacy is an incredibly important foundational skill for academic success. It's even more important to encourage good reading and writing skills in this age of digital advancement. Nothing beats reading. And so good reading skills can lead to a much more successful life and our young people's ability to navigate our society. So we will have more information about this as we celebrate Literacy Awareness Month in September. Also, our municipal archives team next week will be busy hosting a District 4 community archiving event at the Savannah Fire Department Training Center on Agonic Road. That's right off of Eisenhower Drive. These ongoing archiving events are part of the Savannah Community Memory Project. We aim to preserve and to make accessible the histories of communities currently missing from the city's official archives. The community's memory project goal is to present a more inclusive and more complete historical narrative of the greatest city on earth. And we know everyone contributes to that history. So we invite all current and former residents of District 4 neighborhoods, including business owners, employees, students, community leaders, faith leaders to come out and share your story. No one can tell your story like you. So you can participate by bringing photographs, documents, and any materials that tell a story of your community. And you can also share memories of how your neighborhood has changed through short or long format oral history interviews. All materials collected during this archiving event will become a permanent part of the city's municipal archives collection. So we hope you'll join us in preserving Savannah's vibrant history, especially the history that has been overlooked or is in danger of being forgotten. The District 4 Community Archiving event will be held over 2 days on Friday, September the 12th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, September the 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Savannah Fire Department Training Center off of Eisenhower Drive at 280 Arconic Road, Agonic, Agonic Road. For more information, you can visit savannahga.gov/municipal archives, savannahga.gov/municipal archives. I was really grateful for a lot of things this weekend, but one thing I was really grateful for, that it didn't rain as much. As we head into September, we are looking forward to drier and cooler days ahead, except for the end of this week. We're supposed to get back into the 90s. July and August were hot. June and August were hot. In July, we saw record-breaking heat waves. And over the last 2 months, we experienced more than a dozen days of extreme heat. In August, the rains came and did not stop. We saw record-breaking rainfall in August that impacted our community. Consider this: for the entire month of August, a total of 11.79 inches of rain was recorded by the National Weather Service weather station at Hunter Army Airfield. In some places in Savannah, over 20 inches of rain was recorded in the month of August. So while August is the wettest month in Savannah historically, the 30-year average for the entire month is about 6.79 inches. In the first 11 days of August, some areas of Savannah saw over 10 inches of rain. On average, most of Savannah experienced nearly double the normal amount of rainfall of this year. Areas on the south side of Savannah, the islands, and downtown saw an incredible 15 to 20 or more inches of rain, more than triple the average amount of rainfall. All of that extra rain increased the groundwater table to unprecedented amounts. Sensors at one groundwater wells indicated that the water table had reached within nearly 5 feet of the surface. The water table at that site fluctuated on average from 8 to 11 feet. So as we've all experienced this, that extra water has had impacts on our community. We've seen surface street flooding citywide, all over the city all summer long. Everybody blamed it on me. I didn't do it. We have been flooding since August got here. Our water, sewage, and stormwater drainage infrastructure has also been impacted by excessive and heavy rainfall amounts. Savannah's underground pipe system that carries potable or drinkable water, wastewater, and sewage and storm water runoff is vast and old. And so our water resources team likened this to a system like a 200-year-old complicated machine. Some of its sections were first laid in the 1700s. For most of this machine's life, it was a system that dumped into the Savannah River. Over the last 200 years, city staff have been updating and repairing and adding to this underground machine in piecemeal, making it more safer and more efficient with each repair and upgrade. Understandably, this August's rainfall tested the very limits of our systems. City staff has had to implement new tactics to mitigating flooding and I&I issues with the sewer system. I is known, for those of you not familiar, with inflow and infiltration into the sanitary sewer system. Inflow is water entering the system, and infiltration is groundwater seeping in. I largely was contributed to recent sanitary sewer spills and infrastructure failures, not only in Savannah, but across the county and really across the nation. This year, we're about 2% above average for sewer spills thus far. Basically, too much water coming in, the sewage rises and spills. Over the last 20 years, we've averaged about 13 spills a year. Currently, we've had about 15 spills. Of those, 13 were considered minor, classified as less than 10,000 gallons lost, and we've had 2 major spills. Water resources staff work year-round to proactively clean sanitary sewer lines, rehab old lines, and do point repairs on the over 1,200 miles of sanitary sewer and stormwater drainage pipes. Our amazing stormwater team has also begun a more proactive plan to clear ditches and canals of vegetative debris and waste to ensure that stormwater can flow freely and quickly from your neighborhood to the sea. As you all know, the city of Savannah is the largest utility provider in the region. We serve over 79,000 sewer customers, and we have over 350,000 metered water customers. We also have very affordable rates for water and sewer compared to similar utilities in the state. And so, as you are aware, I've been quite supportive of the city manager's recommendation of creating a new stormwater utility and funding it. So we are holding meetings with our community to gather feedback. But the reality for us is this: we either get ahead of it or it catches up with us and consumes us. And so here we're going to be proactive, and I want us to get in front of this. This additional utility will provide a dedicated funding stream for stormwater management. We would much rather have the dedicated continuous funding stream to be able to proactively address these issues than to be able to put out huge expanses of funding for equipment and stormwater failures. We currently have 16 active stormwater drainage projects. And so that's a lot of work that needs to be done to ensure that we maintain and continue to grow our aging infrastructure. So we're currently scheduling community meetings in October to gather further feedback, and we will bring a plan to council for approval. Our city staff will continue to provide city website updates on the proposed stormwater utility to educate the public on this concept, and you can learn more about it at savannahga.gov/stormwater, savannahga.gov/stormwater. So for now, there is stuff you could do. Very simple actions that you can take right now to mitigate flooding in your neighborhood. Very simply, don't put anything in a storm water drainage inlet. Just this weekend, I rode by, and I probably get an ethics complaint because I was fussing with a resident who was blowing clippings down the drain. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. When you do that, and then it backs up, then you're mad at me because it backed up. Don't do it. The stormwater drain is for storm water, nothing else. Nothing but rain down that drain. And so no litter, no yard debris. It really just clogs up the works. When you're finished cutting your grass, don't blow those clippings or pine needles or limbs down the drain. Take the extra step, bag them, put them at the curb for our amazing sanitation department to pick up. Blockages in our stormwater system cause backups when it rains, and that causes flooding. So we want you to do your part to keep our stormwater drains clear and clean, and our stormwater team thanks you. Now, if you notice flooding on your street that is not normal or flooding that persists, call 311. We know that throughout Savannah, there are flooding hotspots and flood-prone areas. Some of those need complete infrastructure upgrades. like the current project in Midtown that will improve drainage into the Casey Canal. But sometimes blockages happen. So please don't complain about it on social media. Call 311. Just call 311 and we will come and clean those drains. And so while our staff is consistently doing preventive maintenance, we're not everywhere all of the time. Help us report flooding through 311. That will help us to expedite and focus our responses. And so as we head into September, we pray for drier, cooler days. We'll also prepare for the worst in our changing climate, which includes that H word that we're not going to say today. We're just going to say the H word. But please stay alert to weather reports. Be prepared in advance, not only for potential heavy rains and flooding, but also major storms. We are also 2 more months into that H word that I'm not going to say today. Historically, for us, September and October has been the most active H word months in Savannah. When we've evacuated, it's been in September and October. And last year, you should remember, it was in October when we had the H word around us. So while there's no current no threat, we're not using that word, H word. So while there's no threat currently to our area, we have seen these storms increase in size and intensity much quicker than normal. And so warmer oceans due to climate change has contributed to more intense storms. And so I urge you to continue preparing for the possibility of an H word. I see my friend, Ms. Rogers here from Amazon. Amazon has been such an amazing partner to us. The first call I get is, from Amazon, how can we help you when that H word comes? But she's just going to call to ask how I'm doing this year because we're praying that we're not going to have. Go ahead, take it. I mean, if you're going to take it, let me at least pose for it, all right? All right, for the H word. So you're prepping now for worst case. You want me to pose for you too? You good. Prepare now for the worst case scenarios. That includes evacuation. Know how you're going to get up out of here. If you got to get out of here, have a plan for where you'll go. Now, for those of you in our community that need assistance evacuating, don't wait to the last minute. I want to remind you about the Georgia Department of Public Safety's Health's H word registry. The registry is for folks in our community who do not have the ability to evacuate on their own, or you don't have anyone to help you get out. And so this could be residents with functional needs or healthcare conditions that limit your ability to travel independently, or folks that require paratransit transportation. For those people, or for people who help them or love them, if you know somebody, a neighbor, a friend, somebody in your family, if you live out of town, go ahead and sign up today for the H word registry. Okay, it's important that you sign up before the H word comes our way. Even if you think you may not need the service, or if you're not sure, go ahead and sign up now. You could always back out from it. But we want to make sure that once the registration is closed, you're on the list, or you will not be able to take advantage of this service. So to learn more, sign up, visit coastalhealthdistrict.org/registry. That's the coastalhealthdistrict.org/registry. So that is my prepared remarks. If you're joining us on social media, have questions, feel free to add those to our live stream, Mayor Johnson, SAV, or on savannahga.gov, on Facebook or Instagram. And then I'll take questions from our media partners. And I need you to hang around because all these wonderful people are here for a really good reason. So we're going to go ahead and take some questions.
Morning, Mayor.
Good morning.
I'm sorry to hear about your diagnosis.
Thank you.
I have to ask, last time you said you didn't miss a council meeting and it didn't affect your work much at all. Is that the same thing that's going on this time around, you think? How do you plan to battle this?
Man, I'm done, man. I mean, now, the strangest thing about it was you don't know sometimes the hell people are going through. And I would go, I would have treatment, and I would come to work. I mean, I did like women do with breast cancer, or people do with other types of cancer. I mean, it was difficult. Some days I just felt like crap. but you just move through it. The fact is that I think I have a wonderful team here at the city of Savannah. My team that understood what I was going through and protected me where they could. My family. I had prayer warriors out there praying for me, and I did miss a beat. Um, you know, we all have our afflictions that we deal with. And for those who've never dealt with anything, I tell them keep living, as I was told once. Um, I just moved through it. I just continue to work, continue to serve. The city of if I didn't say anything, the city of Savannah would not have known the difference. Um, sometimes I would be on social media and people wishing bad crap on me and didn't even know what I was going through. So, it is what it is. But I'm not going anywhere. So.
Speaking of social media, my team at WTOC, we saw you comment on Facebook citing a troll specifically with violent crime or just crime in general. Can you talk about how, informing people about the crime in Savannah and how you tried to go about it?
Sure. I mean, I think the reality is I think I've made myself to be more accessible and more available than any mayor in our history. You all don't come to me because I come to you. Every Tuesday, I'm on for 285 weeks on Fridays, wide ranging. And we've been very clear. When we've had challenges, I've been the first one to say it. When we've had challenges, I'm on the scene many times. You've seen me there, middle of the night. I get out of my bed. I'm where our officers are. I'm where our families are. I'm where victims are because I don't want anyone to ever think that crime here, A, is routine, or two, that it's acceptable. But when we do well, I'm going to be the first one to be able to say it. And the fact of the matter is, for those who take that narrative, oh my gosh, it's not that. When you look at our crime, first of all, our crime is down from 2024 due to not only good policing but good community work. We have done great work in the preventive space. We've done great work in helping people have off ramps. We've done great work in being able to reach people where they are. We've put out. I did not get my top 10, Josh. Next one. All right. We had a top 10, and we've been taking violent folks off of our streets. And so I think we've done a good job. And as a result, the crime has reduced. This summer usually is a real high spike. We did not have that this year. However, in a place like Savannah, in a place like Georgia, where guns could be everywhere, where you had over 200 people breaking into cars, stealing guns, you can't be surprised when guns show up everywhere. And so to our end, when you look at the incidents that have occurred, they're not random. It's not people basically walking down the street minding their own business. No, it's I know you, I got beef with you, you got beef with me. I'm messing with your woman, I'm messing with your drugs, I'm messing with your money, and we're dealing with our beef and guns are involved. And so those are the issues. Or the domestic incidents. We're in the same home, and again, we can't police that. When your folks got on there, don't know anything. Some don't even live in Savannah. Or they have these fake profiles they just created yesterday and want to talk crap about my city. Y'all know I don't play that. So I'm sorry that had crashed on your page, but when I saw it, I just could not let that go. We live in the greatest city on earth. And for people who either don't live here or don't go other places, I travel around this country and I see when the top 5 stories are about shootings. When you look and see what the numbers are, which is why I push back on the Trump administration about talking about cities across this country as a president of the African American Association as it relates to crime. The fact is we want help from our federal government, but give us the help that we need. Give us back the $800, $900 million you've taken. Help give us prosecutors. Let's deal with trafficking, drugs, and child trafficking, human trafficking. Let's deal with multi-state prosecutions. Let's deal with the gun pipeline. Those are the types of things that we need help on. We don't need the military in our streets. We're good. We got the third ID if anything jumps off. So sorry to tell you all that, but that's very, very sensitive area.
Thank you. And then my final question, we'll end on a little bit of a lighter note. Savannah Day.
Yes.
2 days coming up. Last year, I believe there was a scavenger hunt the 3rd through the 12th.
Yes.
What does it look like this year for you guys? What can citizens of the city?
Ask that question after the next segment. I don't want to concede. There are people around here who jump all over me if I just, if I get in front of the big reveal. But I mean, it's just time for us to show love to ourselves. It's a poor frog that doesn't praise his own farm. And so for us, we have 17 million folks that come here every single year. And I will tell you, I go around the world. And when people say, where do you live in? And I'll say Savannah, they go, oh. They say, I just love Savannah. And the fact is, we have to show love to ourselves. Love starts internally first. Charity begins at home. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, me and Jay Melda out flying these planes in these streets. But it's exciting. So hold your question. I'll come back to you on that.
Thank you.
All right.
Good morning, Mayor.
Howdy.
WSAV. Got a few questions from people back at the station. The first one's.
Tell them to stop. Tell them to come themselves. I mean, they.
I will. We'll be all lined up back to back.
All right. No, that's fine.
You see us all in person. The first one's just about Vision Zero. Just an update on that. Has there been a decline in traffic deaths since it's began? And what are the plans moving forward now that it's been kind of implemented too?
I think we had a workshop on it last week. I think we were down to 5 fatalities. For us, that's a significant improvement. I think we were somewhere in the teens. But I think for us, it shows that it's working. It is an education process. It is a built environment process. It's also it's an enforcement process. 5 fatalities is still too much for us, and we're working toward the day that we're at 0. It tells us that what we are doing is working. So I think council was pleased with the manager's presentation and our intent to increase traffic calming devices around the city, again, improving the built environment, and incorporating safe streets. So I think, for us, we were very pleased with what we heard. Again, 5 is too much. We want to get to 0.
And just to piggyback off that, how do you think you guys were able to accomplish being able to diminish that number down to 5?
A couple of things. I think, first of all, a recognition. Savannah is very pedestrian friendly, and there's a responsibility of both the driver and the pedestrian. Drivers to grant grace, and I know sometimes you got places you have to be, things you need to do. I mean, just slow it down. And for people, I said I jokingly said that I was going to institute a distracted walking ordinance, because even this morning there was someone walking straight across the crosswalk on their phone. Didn't pay any attention. They're just walking, going where they're going. And so, I mean, it's part of that, ensuring that we are doing that, and making sure that we extend some grace where we are. Again, nothing is that important that life has to be impacted.
Right. My next one is related towards gun and crime, and this one is to ask about the number of guns in cars lately. If you're seeing a lot of crimes and instances relating to guns being in cars, I know you've been passionate about getting rid of that, and recently there have been some shootings. Is that a result of these, guns being in cars? And regardless, just some updated numbers that you would know about that.
I'll get that to you. I think the last number I had, it was like 60, which was less than half of what we, less than a third of what we experienced. I think we had over 200 for 2023 and 2024. And I think year to date we were in the 60 range. So obviously that is working. It's supposed to have an educational effect. We don't want to write tickets for people not locking their cars. So if someone thinks about it and says, let me go ahead and secure my weapon so it's not stolen, that's less guns stolen from cars, less guns stolen from cars, less guns illegally in the streets. And so for us, I think that it is doing what it's supposed to do. Again, we're working to the day that no gun is stolen from that, but we'll make sure that you get that information.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And to the newsroom, thank you as well.
Thank you.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Lydia Blackson, WJCL. I'm just going to save my questions and let you all do your 912 day because those are all my
It's
questions.
about 912?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll let y'all go ahead.
All right, anything on the? All right, good. All right, y'all come on up. Come on up. Come on up. All these fabulous, fabulous folk. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on, come on, yeah, we got room. We got room. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Good. Thank you. I need my flight attendants. Yeah, here we go. All these wonderful, smiling faces. Great. Also, y'all can come up, ladies, if y'all want to. Y'all worked hard. You got your green on. I need her right here. All right. Now y'all breaking stuff. All right. So again, we're excited about what this is all about. I've always said that the greatest thing about Savannah is not our history, it's not our streets, it is absolutely our people. It's the people of Savannah that allows us to adopt the moniker known as Savannah Strong. Savannah Strong is a feeling, it's a sense of purpose, it's a sense of passion. And so we want to be able to celebrate that in our launch of 912 Day. This year's theme is simply "You Make Us Fly." And so over the next week, we aim to spotlight the people and the neighborhoods and the partnerships that keep our city soaring to new heights. And so our celebrations this year will capture how our residents, how our businesses, how our community partners, how our visitors lift up each other. And so this is in line with our Savannah GPS strategic plan. What's the city manager? There you go. Come on over here. I mean, co-pilot. I always have my co-pilot. Come on. I keep you. All right, there we go. But 912 Days celebrates, and Alderwoman Stella Shabazz is here as well. But we celebrate civic engagement, community connection, and our word, equitable access to programs and services across the city. Each day features unique events celebrating health, business, culture, and community spirit. And so this year, we're going to have Family Wellness Night at Daphne Park. We'll visit Savannah and Healthy Savannah and Coca-Cola. Where's Coca-Cola? We love Coca-Cola. With free product giveaways. Where's my Coca-Cola up here this morning? Product placement. We're gonna have porch parties with live music at our Bull Street Library. Where's the Bull Street Library? There we go, our library. We have the Patriot 5K run we talked about with America's heroes from Hunter Army Airfield. We'll have young people reading with the mayor. President Roger Moss is here. We'll be at Haven Elementary on September the 8th in partnership with Amazon. Yay! And I'm gonna teach these young kids how to color. And we have essay contest with Roger Moss's kids and SCCPSS. We'll have the Taste of 912 Luncheon on September 10th for our businesses. I see the Downtown Business Association here, yay. And on September the 12th, Amazon and House Proud, we're gonna be going to a block in the city and we're gonna help to beautify the block. On the 13th, we'll be partnering with E93 at the Savannah State University for a family reunion style get together hosted by Cumulus Media. So a bunch of stuff going on. And we're just gonna be selfish and we're just gonna celebrate us. Us. Nobody else, us. So you can join activations at Xfinity stores. Comcast, Xfinity, y'all show some love, come on. And shop local through buy locals here, where's buy local? Oh, well, give them a round of applause. Savannah Shops 912 campaign. We want to highlight local businesses. Everything you need, you could buy from local small businesses in Savannah. And so we want you to go and visit them, see and check them out. And so throughout the 9 days, you get ready to participate in our citywide scavenger hunt somebody asked about, right? That, you know what, last year, we thought about it as a fluke. And period, people were really serious about that scavenger hunt. And so get ready to participate. You're gonna collect your 912 passport. You're gonna follow us on social media. We want pictures, we want hashtags. Visit us at savannahga.gov/SAV912 day, savannahga.gov/SAV912 day for the full schedule and the updates about where to pick up your official passports for the scavenger hunt. I officially proclaimed this, some of you might remember, in 2021. I just said, we're gonna have Savannah Day. And it has grown into this great celebration of the greatest city on earth, honoring people, neighborhoods, and our partners that make Savannah a thriving, connected, and resilient community. Jay Melder and I got into the act, and we, you might have noticed some, we got into the act. You might have noticed some low-flying planes around here with training wheels on it, Jay Melder and I. But I really want to also thank and I want our community partners to introduce themselves because this is not only the city of Savannah, this is all of us. We know that things work really well when we work together, and we don't care who gets the credit. Savannah gets the credit. So I want to make sure that the folks that are doing this and their affiliation certainly receive the recognition they deserve for partnering with us in this effort. I also want to thank our amazing communications team, marketing. Y'all, he's wave. Hey. Among all of their other duties, Joe, they have lived, breathed, and I mean, they ate that. They ate it. Ate it, and yeah, clock it. But I appreciate them. For us, our ability to remain resilient is our ability to be able to convene and bring people together. So I'm gonna step to the side. I'm gonna ask each y'all come in, your name and your affiliation, because we want everyone to see our team. And we'll start from the, I don't know who's, we'll start from here.
Hi, my name is Asia Hankerson, and I represent Comcast Business, and Xfinity.
Right, thank you.
Good morning, I'm Tarita Rogers. I'm the head of community affairs for Amazon for Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. And we're just honored to be here and to partner with the mayor and the city on 912 Day.
Good morning, my name is Roger Moss. I'm president of the Savannah Chatham County Public School System. I cannot thank you, Mayor, enough for your emphasis on literacy, because together we can. Thank you so much.
We will.
Good morning, Marianne Gannon-Popel with Savannah Master Calendar and Simply Savannah Marketing. We're thrilled to partner with the design of the passport and Sips at the Station that will be raising funds for Live Oak Public Library.
Hello, I'm Lola DeWitt, Executive Director for Live Oak Public Libraries, and I hope to see you all this Friday at Bull Street Library for the fabulous Equinox Band's performance.
And get your library card while you're there. Library cards are back there, so.
Hey, hello, I'm Lori Lemansky from House Proud Atlanta, and this is my partner here.
Hello, I'm Lisa Flowers Jones with House Proud. We provide no-cost repairs for veterans and seniors, anything to keep them warm, safe, and dry. And on 912 Day, we're going to be closing down the block and having a party, making sure that we beautify homes for the beautiful folks of Savannah. We're so honored to be here.
Good morning. My name is Taisha Oliver. I'm the proud principal of Haven Elementary School. So excited to partner with you with our focus on literacy. We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
We coming. That's it? Oh, sorry.
Good morning. My name is Shalonda Coleman Orr, and I am the Community Engagement Supervisor for Savannah Coca-Cola. And we are so happy to be here and be your primary hydration drink and product for 912. So thank you.
Hey, so I'm Steve Walker. I'm also representative of Savannah Coca-Cola, and we've been refreshing Savannah, the greatest city on earth, since 1902.
Say it again.
The greatest city on earth.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joshua Lindsay. I'm here representing the Savannah Photo Club, all the local small photographers. We even have big groups of 100 walking around photographing the city, and we're just happy to be here.
My name is Nathan Olson. I'm the site leader at Sav7 Amazon, and extremely proud of this community being able to work and live in the greatest community here. Thank you. That's right.
Come on, Cecilia. Yep.
I'm Cecilia Russo Turner with Cecilia Russo Marketing. Proud of what our mayor has done over the past 4 years. It has grown and grown, and to see that it's turned in from a dream to quite a reality for our entire city. So I'm proud to be part of it. Cecilia Russo Marketing. Thank you very much.
Greetings, my name is Paul Smith, and I serve as the Vice President of Savannah Chatham County Public School Systems, as well as the 5th District School Board member, where in District 5 we thrive, and I'm glad to be here today. Thank you.
Good morning. I want to say thank you first to our amazing mayor and our amazing city manager. We are so thankful on behalf of the Savannah Downtown Business Association. I am the executive director, Mia Mance. We represent over 600 businesses here in downtown Savannah. We are incredibly proud to be a partner for our Taste of 912 Luncheon, which is already sold out because our star is our Mayor Van Johnson. Our partners, Comcast Business, leading and ensuring that our businesses are empowered with the best technologies and connections in Savannah. Coca-Cola, our tastemakers, and over 15 local businesses will be represented. Our residents and our businesses united at our Taste of 912 Luncheon. Thank you, City of Savannah, for this amazing opportunity and partnership.
Now, I need Team Savannah. Ms. Melder, well, we saw all of them Shabazz. We saw all of them Shabazz. Just say hello.
Hello, everybody. We are just excited about 912 week, and the mayor has just really taken off. You all got to take a look at that commercial. It is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor.
And no planes were harmed in the making.
They told me not to touch any buttons. Touch buttons. Come on.
My name is Aria Ross, and I serve in the communications department as a strategic communications manager. And I've had the pleasure of steering 912 Day from conception in 2021 to where we are today, and it's been a pleasure. So.
Good morning. My name is Consolita Coleman. I serve as a neighborhood services manager in the city manager's office, and I've had the pleasure to work with House Proud and Amazon on finding a location to beautify those homes in Savannah. So thank you.
Good morning. I'm Lee King in the Special Events Film and Tourism Office, and I just worked with permitting some of our outdoor events for 912 Day.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Farrah Lawrence, and I'm the Special Project Manager to Mayor Van Johnson. And I had the opportunity to work in partnership with Amazon and Cumulus Media and Ghost Pirates and the Savannah Chatham County Public School System for Literacy Day. Read with the mayor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ariana Dorsey. I serve as a social media strategist in the communications department. I've had the pleasure to be one of your flight attendants for Flight 912, and we're super excited about everything coming up for 912 week.
Thank you. I'm Jay Melder, City Manager of the City of Savannah. Proud to present Team Savannah and all your great public servants out here doing the work. 912 Day means a whole lot for us too. It's a lot of pride, and you're going to see a lot of that out on the street this week. And next is we kind of serve with an extra bit of pride for 912 Day because 912 means Savannah, and Savannah's the greatest city on earth. And just to recognize Joe Shearhouse and the rest of the team. Communications, they're out here as well. Joshua's working with the media always. So thanks, team. Great job, and let's continue to serve hard. Thank you, Mayor.
Where we headed?
We're heading the right way.
All right.
All right.
So, again, for us, we recognize that working together works, partnership works. And so we expect that this year will be a freaking amazing. Next year will be even more amazing than that. It's a thing. 912 Day is a thing. So you had a question about the scavenger hunt, right?
Yes.
All right. Who's going to talk about the scavenger hunt? I'll let one of our coordinators. Okay. I'm move out the way.
What was your question?
A scavenger hunt. Really exciting. Can you talk to us a little bit about it?
Yes, so beginning tomorrow, September 3rd through the 12th, we have 9 days of 912 scavenger hunt. And it is a community-wide focus where each day the city of Savannah will post a clue and a riddle, and residents are able to solve those riddles by finding the location within the community, taking a picture. This year we have the cool element of having passport books where you can get your stamp as you travel across the city to find and solve all of the riddles that'll be a part of it. And I think in addition to having the digital aspect, we also have printed copies that will be available for anybody who needs them at our community centers, and all that information will be available online as well.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions? No? Well, I think, again, for us, we're excited for just really taking a local focus on our city. We're looking forward to taking flight this week. I was excited. Yesterday I said September, so we know what that means. And I think also it's very fitting that Patriots Day falls right in the middle of our observation. Savannah is such a strong military and law enforcement community, and so having that observation and a council meeting in the midst of that will allow us really to pay homage. Because we recognize that freedom is not free. Safety is not free either. And so we want to honor those who have provided the ultimate sacrifice and those who are serving every single day. So we look forward to taking flight. Get on flight 912. We're going the right direction, the right way, and we're all going together. So thank you all so much. Thank you all for coming, and be Savannah strong. Thanks.